If you're going to spend on this game, spend responsibly. Use the Apptoid App Store. It's got all the best in-game purchases. They fight for market share with Apple and Google. That's why they offer these discounts. Use promo code MUSH5, and information of how to download this is in the description to the video as well as in the Discord. Hey everyone, welcome back to Legend of a Mushroom with Genghis. Gonna do a full ship showdown breakdown here. So this is day one. Your entire team is gonna start in this castle right here. Now, if we click on the mini map right here, we're gonna see all the other teams. Okay, I'm gonna show you the map. So let's go into it. And you can see we are circled here in the top right. That's my location. And we start there. I am red. The green team starts here. The yellow team starts here. The purple team starts here. Now let's get rid of these lines. And on day one, until about day 6.5, right at day 7, you are locked in this area. You cannot leave. Green is locked in their area. And then, of course, yellow and purple locked in their areas. At the end of Ship Showdown, at about the 2-week mark, I believe it's actually about like day 15, this white dot in the middle opens up. It is a locked castle right now. I'm going to show you it. And later, I'm going to pause the video for a couple days, and then we'll resume when that opens up. So let's go into it. As you can see, this is basically where you're going to fight for. So all the red dots that you see on the map right now, yellow dots, green dots, purple dots, people are positioning themselves for that area on the map. Now let's go back to our castle here where you're going to start. We have red hexagons everywhere because we have opened up the sea and we can travel there. If there's no red hexagons here, we cannot travel to, let's say, this level 1 base or this level 1 resource. So you're going to have to make paths to go wherever you want. And the way you make paths is by using your fuel up here. That's your fuel. If you have 0 fuel, you can't move. If you're moving to a friendly spot, something that your city, your alliance owns, a base, you don't have to use fuel. So I'm positioned here right now. Let's show you where that is on the map. I'm down there securing yellow in their area. If I want to move back to this home base, I can move and it will cost me 0 fuel. But if I want to move to attack this ruin, it's going to cost me a fuel. We got someone on the move right there. So it will cost me a fuel. If I want to go to a resource area, it will cost me a fuel. Now, there's lots of other things that happen in here. You could read the handbook. It will tell you about it. You could search for things. So here, you could search for your home city, for the main city. You can also search for your camp. You can also search for monsters and ruins. I will show you that later. The ruin appears in your map area. You need to attack this twice a day for resources. It also has a daily competition, much like the behemoth in regular play. So these are the rewards you will get for attacking it. And then there's also a ranking, and you want to do as good as you can to get some rewards. Where do these rewards go? Well, you'll use them down here in the port. So the port is basically your lamp, just like on your main character. And then your boat is your boat. All of this will reset every season. So if you want to run your lamp, you can do it here. Search for the items just like on your main character. You can level it up. It shows you your gear. And that's basically it. I don't have enough items right now, so I can't run it. I'll run it for you in a little bit. Now, your boat, this is the only thing that stays from season to season. And you can see all the different boat items you have. And you get these basically by spending money, or you get a few tickets a day for free for playing the game. These will stay every season. So I have a level 4 ghost boat. This will stay every single season. If I want to change boats, well, I'd end up on a lesser boat. So these are the only stats, the only advantage you're going to get. Now, how do you get those boats? You go here and you get some free tickets. You maritime supply. So in here, you would buy these just like you would on any wheel in the game. And then you would use these to buy prizes at the end. Now I can spin a little bit. Let's see. And I'll get some shards for my boat. I'll use those to upgrade. Oh, very nice. I got an entire ghost ship. That was not planned. That is not something that happens very often. So let's go over to the boat. You see no red dots. But here, I luckily got one. Let's level it up. Very nice. Not only did I level up this boat, I got 1% global HP extra for my main character. Now, let's go into Morph. These are just skins that you can use. There's no advantage to using any of them. I like to keep my original Ghost boat. Here are your attributes that you're going to use in battle. Now, these attributes come from your main gear. So if you go into your main gear over here, whatever you're wearing, these buffs, those are going to transfer over. You can see my crit rate. 55.02%. Now, make sure when you're looking at your gear and you do your preset, this is so important. Make sure on sale season, you set something. If you set it to the wrong item, like none, or let's say you change gear and you put warrior gear on, your boat is going to be ruined, okay? Like, you're not going to have those carryover stats. Now, let's go back in, and we will look at my merit, and you will see 50.02% crit rate. Why is it not 55? That's because I have a pet or a pal on my main character that adds crit rate, and I don't have it in here. Now, here, you get to pick your skills and your pets. They will add their own sort of percentages. So if I remove one of these, let's say I remove this one and I add the bunny, that's what was giving me 5% on the crit rate over there. You can see my crit rate went back up to 55%. So that's basically how you build your boat, how you do attacks. There's this, you get these. This also comes from attacking ruins and resource areas. And then you get to level up these also, and these will give you a little bit of a bonus. How do you get these? You go to treasure hunt in the bottom, and right here, you get these every day as well. Basically at reset, how you did in the rankings on ruins, etc. You get a couple little shards just like we did on the last wheel. You spin them, and then you get to level that up, or you spend money. Battle report. You could see all your previous battles, how you did, and battles will get you in the rankings. Merit is the most important thing that you're going to want here in the game. This is basically your score, your personal score. So I'm in 5th place. When the ship showdown starts, on day 1, you can only get 1,000 points a day. Okay? You max out. You get points by attacking the ruin, by attacking monsters, and by attacking resource spots. Once attacks begin and PvP takes place, and this opens up, so on day 7, everybody can go in here. And then you can start to PvP and attack, and then that 1,000 points is not a big deal anymore, and you can get way more points by attacking. You can also get a bounty, and I'll show you about that in a second. So if you obtain a bounty, which means you're on a winning streak, you will get points awarded to you. You'll get more points per attack. Generally, you will get 100 points per victory. There's also tasks to complete daily. And you will get some of these items as well as some of these tickets to use on the wheels. Now, other things that there are in here, there is a supply drop that drops once a day. It only opens at about, is it day 10, I believe? We just started to get it now. We're on the 2nd day of getting it. And you can always refer back here for combat rules and different ways of how it works. Now, you see this bouncing chest in the bottom left? There, you can collect AFK rewards. You get them all day. They help. This will show your position on the map. And let's press on both of those and see what they do. So these are my AFK rewards. If my alliance owns a level 5 resource, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we get a lot of AFK rewards. But if we were to lose our level 5 resource, so I think it's right, our level 5 resource, actually it's right here. If someone was to conquer that on us, we would no longer get the level 5's AFK. So it's a big deal to hold on to those all the time because it helps you grow. Now we can go back into the port and I could show you how the forge works. I'm running on auto, so I'm not getting to see all of it. I'm not getting any items. It's automatically selecting the ones that I don't want. It's salvaging them for me. Now, let's go into my position on the map. You can always press that if you lose control of where you are. So if I go over here, I press it, it brings me back home. Once you're in a base is a really good area to fight from because people will come and attack you. Each base comes with some computer guards. They will fight. They're really easy. Everybody beats them. And then here's the order of defense. So whoever top right here, this player, he is the first person to defend, and he will defend all of the attacks until he dies. And then this person will. And then this person will. If you get on a large winning streak, you get debuffed just like in Family Brawl. That is basically all there is. There's also this pack you can use to buy items to get things such as gas. There's also these emeralds that you might want to buy in the Maritime Supply right here. These green gems, they will instantly revive you. Otherwise, you got to wait something around 45 minutes to an hour. It varies on players based on their buff. So if you die, you're out of action for 1 hour unless you get revived. Now, let's look at some other stuff. So right here is a look at the bounty, and you can see there is a red pin, so you can find the person with the bounty, and there's a reward for killing them and finding them. Here is a look at the supply drop. It happens twice a day, and your alliance, if you get it, will get more fuel, and it's spread amongst the team. Fuel is a big deal in this event. And here is a look at attacking the ruins. So I'm going to find them on the map and I'm going to travel and attack it. Here's the rewards you can look at all the way down. Now we're going to press attack and we will speed this up a little bit. And now I'm going to search for the monsters. You can find them twice a day at server reset 000 and 12 hours later at server 1200. And monsters give a lot of rewards. So when you get monsters, they don't appear on day one. And when you get them, you need to attack the level 3, the highest level. It gives the most rewards. You can attack them twice and then they disappear. Also, for the resource spots, always go to the highest level. So on day 1, you'll only have level 1 resource. On day 2, you'll have level 2 resource. On day 3, level 3. And day 5, eventually you'll get level 5 resource. They give the most. They all cost 1 fuel. There's no reason to sweep any other level. Another thing, there is nighttime. Nighttime costs 2 fuels as opposed to 1 to do any action, and nobody really plays it. But let's here get to the main attraction, what we all play for. After 2 weeks, the main center city will open up, and I have it coming here. And you can see everyone prepared, everyone getting their spots. So it just opened. I'm going for it. And as you can see, the best spot to take is right at the bottom. I used speeds. I didn't get there in time to be the main occupier, but it's okay. We all share in the exact same rewards. They will come to you in the mail. I'll show that at the end of the video. So they pop up, and then at first I was like, where are they? And then I went to my mail in the main character outside, and there they are. So it gives your server a lot of points. 400 points a second. They really add up. You can see the points there in the information. And that's pretty much it. That sums up Ship Showdown. Hope you guys liked it. And thanks for tuning in to another video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.